Grasshopper made by Grasshopper Will, who's inside the chat here. Sergeant made by Leif Ericson, who I do not know if he's inside the chat right now. If he is, he's being really quiet. Bandit. Game stuff going on right now. Bandit, do you want to come on stream? No, it's kind of late over there, but that goes for any other scripter too. If they want to join, they haven't gotten a chance to speak about their AI. Come on, talk about it a little bit. While we wait for Dark Age stuff to happen. Grasshopper too shy. Oh, there's nothing to be shy about. Come on, the stream, join me. That's okay, I understand. Sorry that you're under the weather, Bandit. Any cues? I'll have to think about that. I have to think about that. He used to be jumpy in his youth. I'm definitely interested to see if Grasshopper can take this game. His opponent is fairly difficult, so it'll be interesting to see if he can win. Sergeant's feeling a lot of pressure right now. Although Siege Master is not a pushover, so let's not completely throw him out completely, but thinking about how old he is compared to the rest of these AIs, it's you know, there is a difference in age right there. Siege Master was made in August 27th, 2006. So. I would think that you could compare him to some other B2G AIs. So that if you can think of any on top of your head. Although he did take out Sigurd, which was Barry's AI, so that was interesting. He is a decent AI, so. Who are you aiming that question to, Grasshopper? Lenshow Temple. Hello. How are you? Thank you for joining. I'll let Bandit go for that one. Of course, his best AI should be Bright Spark, but maybe he'll give a surprise answer. Civ always Aztec Mirror. No, we drew this random front squad one. So it's just how it turned out here. Sergeant pushing Grasshopper a little here. Like he's being punished right now by the sergeant. He's got to turn it around quickly here. Down 16 bills. So Pax AOE says that he's a big fan of Bright Spark. It's always nice to see that Bandit has some fans in the crowd. Let's speed it up 4.0. This looks like it can't be turned around here. I think we can call this. There's no villagers left for Grasshopper to come back out of. So let's go ahead and go on to the 4v4. So which 4 civs will the sergeant be playing? That's the question. And Grasshopper. Okay, we have to roll Sergeant Civs. I have to check each one when I roll them. Okay, First one will be Britons. So both will be playing that. Second will be, does he have Turks? The second will be Turks for the Sergeant's Pocket. The third, does he play Cumans? He's not. Italy? Nope. Luther, no. Byzantine? No. We're slowly seeing what he can play and doesn't play here. So I'm not going to just filter on just the ones on this list because that would be too manual here. So just go through it until I draw 2 more that he can play. Does not play Goths. Does play Vietnamese? No. Sarsen? No. Burmese? No. No. Celts. Does not play Celts either. Let's see if we can just quickly keep them rolling. Gujarov. Okay, so third will be Franks. And our fourth civ will be, does he play Persian? No. Berbers, Malians, Mongols. Fourth will be Mongols. Okay, so Grasshopper, he plays Britons, but it's not Mir, so he has to have 3 other AOC civs for him. So let's go ahead and roll those. His civs will be Turans, Japanese, Japanese, and Franks. Tunge, Japanese, Franks. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 8. Okay, I think we set that up right. Let's go ahead and get started. I think we can speed it up to 4.0. Let's just keep that 2.0 here. The Sergeant is very difficult AI. It's not to be underestimated in any regard. But since Grasshopper won fights inside its previous Davis Cup 6, he was auto-qualified to. He didn't have to fight in any of the beginner fights, and he has already beaten one other opponent. I forget who it was to reach this point. Who did he have to fight to reach this? He had to fight Archon. So Archon's fairly old AI, so it's not a real surprise that he was able to take that fight. So Esty says this about the fight with Archon and Grasshopper. The strategy looked risky, Archon being aggressive with his long swordsman. As soon as Grasshopper had its castle, the Jaguars plus Skirms plus Ram plus Imperial Age upgrades made the difference. And he said the 3v3 was pretty close in the Middle Age, but Grasshopper's Imperial Age was really strong. And there are some differences inside AOC user patch and DE, of course. So I don't know if you use DE or if you use user patch 2. Probably you use user patch since it ran on user patch in Davis Cup 6. But there are some differences between those two engines that could hurt Grasshopper a little bit. So I think that Grasshopper rolled some pretty good civs this time. Still going through the Dark Age stuff here. So Sergeant appears to be rushing towards the castle. One of the grasshoppers is hitting castle as well. Already going for some trade cards here. Seems a little bit early to do some trading. Yeah, the sergeant is very fast at aging up, for sure. So, Grasshopper, I know that you were asking us about some of our strongest AIs. Mine has already been knocked out, so I only have one AI remaining inside the competition. So, a lot of scripters' AIs were knocked out inside the pre-qualification round that was not streamed. No, that's okay. It happens. It didn't just happen to me. It happened to a lot of good scripters where our AIs were knocked out. So, you know, as tournament proceeds, you know, more and more of us will get knocked out. So. Okay, so the sergeant is rushing Grasshopper, Cyan. I have to admit that I've used Grasshopper a lot inside the past year, since last year's Davis Cup. I really have enjoyed the AI because he's pretty flexible, and you know, he's not an impossible AI, but he is a serious opponent. So. Always a good member to include on the team. I guess the word is reliable. Reliable. Yeah, he's getting hit a little bit hard right now, but maybe his pockets can clean up a bit. Doing a lot of trading, I've noticed. think 8 is being punished as well by archers. I think Grasshopper likes the boom, and because of that, he suffers from rushes like from the Sergeant that we're experiencing right now. But if you allow him to boom up, then he can really do some damage. And I think that, oh, look at, oh, no, that's not what I was thinking. I thought that, Grasshopper garrisoned some troops and were pushing Sergeant out of his town. I want to start getting out some troops here eventually, because it's not going to be too long, much later here, and these two allies, they'll become a 2v4. He has a lot of gold right now. And he has a lot of wood too. Strange that he's stockpiling so much on his resources. I haven't seen him stockpile so much like this before. It's really hurting him. Yeah, but this stockpile of resources, I haven't seen Grasshopper stockpile resources like this before, where he just stockpiles an incredible amount of resources like that. Strange that he's doing that. I'm going to speed this up to 4.0. I don't know. I haven't seen him run into this issue before, where it's like this. Maybe Bandit can provide some advice to you inside to see if he has seen anything like that before. It looks like an eco problem where, like he said, where villagers aren't switching onto food or something like that, or farms aren't being created. I'm not sure. Okay, we'll call it. So we have a 2v2 that we still have to play. Then we may call it for tonight. And remember, all of the victories are important. So if Grasshopper wins, it still isn't. It's still important that he tries to win this fight in the round robin. So let's see what civ will the sergeant be playing. Doesn't play Celts. Spanish is the civ of this game. Civ number 2. Will be Incas for the general. For Grasshopper, it will be Aztec. No disappointment, Grasshopper. Are they on the same team? Did I forget to switch them on teams? No, they're good. Okay. Everyone has that potential error. If you look at the code and you want to update it before the next game, when we run it, then make sure to send it to Esty or myself. We'll get it in there. Grasshopper 9 version. Grasshopper, are you on the Discord channel, by the way? Because I haven't ever seen you on there, I don't think. So I miss seeing you when talk about scripting or anything like that. So I'm sure that it'd be nice if you were on there. Join the rest of us scripters. Yeah, you should definitely join the Discord channel because we'd like definitely would like to have you on there. So I'm going to put it inside the chat, and maybe you would like to join us. So let me see if I can do that. Where's the chat? Why am I not seeing this? Okay. There, you should have it now. So, oops. I put it under AV1 scripters. So yeah, just the. But no, that's not the link to AV1 scripters. But just my name is unsigned underneath that account. So, but that's the link to Age of Empires 2 standard scripters. So, standard AI scripters. So check that out, and we'd certainly like having you on the community. Oh, you're actually on the AI Scripter channel. Oh, okay, cool. DC Grasshopper will. Okay, cool. Have to make sure to remember that. Yeah, that might be a good way to troubleshoot the issue with the farms. It looks like some skirms are coming out to fight the unique units. Skirms go down. Let's see how many farms. 10 farms. Go check out green as well. 10 farms. Strange that it's doing this now because it used to not be that way where it would be capped at this amount. Oh, I don't remember it being this way. Well, there are other opportunities to still proceed on to the next round, but it will be more difficult now that he's taken such a blow. But don't give up. Quick fix to version 9 will probably correct the farms will probably be enough to maybe get a couple of other victories maybe. Let's see who else he will be facing. He will be facing see who else he will be facing. Team Script Off, which will be a very difficult team to face, and Siege Master. So it's not looking good. He has to take some wins off Team Script Off. Not envious of that. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, Script Off will be a very, very difficult opponent to overcome. Okay, we'll speed it up here. Sergeant is hitting Imperial Age. But even if you can't take a game off of script author, it'd still be nice just to get some wins off of Siege Master. Okay, we can call it then. So Sergeant has taken the victory here.